I'm a very special guest. We have V.
Hi, everybody. I was gonna say you probably ran out of cool people.
Yeah, no, I did not. Shut up. She just told me that she doesn't listen to my podcast when she's in them because she doesn't like to hear her voice, so she's not gonna listen to this one.
Yeah, there's no alcohol in this one. So I definitely will not be listening.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
But I support you.
Yeah, just play in the background so I still get my view,
You're
and
right,
then
you're
that's
right,
it.
you're
Yeah,
right, you're right.
Thank you. No one needs to know. Send it to your man so he can watch it.
Not me exposing myself.
He probably hates me and doesn't watch it. I always tell you, I'm like, I think Carlos hates me, and then you're like, no, he just hates everybody.
Yeah, no, he really does.
Okay.
My man's is just not loud.
Yeah.
Not very out there. But he's like fucking 30s. Like
he's old.
Yeah.
She likes her men old.
I do.
Yeah. I love that. Dude, that was fun. Insane.
That was insane, but that was so much
Story
fun.
time, guys. She almost didn't make it to Vegas because she was sleeping.
I was a designated driver.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to pick them all of them up to head to the airport. I slept in.
We're at the club and I told Jenny, I was like, she's not waking up.
It was like at the crack of dawn. It was like 3 a.m.
Because we had to be there like, the flight left at 6 or 7.
So we had to be there like at 5.
Yeah.
I think. And so I was going to wake up like at 2 a.m. thinking I was going to get like 3-4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
LOL. I slept through. And people are calling me, I had like 30 missed calls and text messages, and I was like, ooh.
Ooh. They had to call the King of Kings.
They literally had to call Carlos and get a hold of her, and Carlos is over here sleeping too. Like,
yeah. Was he like, who's calling me?
No, because it was, when we were laying down, it was like him in the back, like on this side.
Yeah.
And then me, and then the phone. And his phone luckily was like in front of my face.
Oh.
Mine was like behind him charging. And I had put like 2 alarms. Like, you know when you do that?
Yeah.
Like, set at 2:30, 2:31.
Yeah, no, I do that too.
I had done that shit. And then his started ringing. And when I picked it up, it was like a call from Facebook.
Yeah.
And I answered.
You're all like, who's calling you?
Yeah. I was like, who the fuck?
Oh, he's calling my man. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And when I answered, it was Liz. And she's like, where the fuck are you?
You're like, oh, shit. Well, how did you not hear your phone?
I don't know. I have no clue. Like, I had like a billion alarms.
Yeah.
I was so tired, I guess. I don't know what the fuck happened. I passed out. Heard that little one that's in front. Saved our life.
Yeah, probably because it was like right in front of your face. It's like seeing up on
I was thinking, I was like, if it hadn't made it, you guys would have been to Vegas and I would have been stuck in Greeley.
No, literally, because we would have been like, we were about to be like, well, we're just gonna have to go.
Yeah.
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 Because we were texting each other, we're like, Violeta's not gonna make it.
Luckily, I did.
Yeah, we were about to be like, okay, I guess we're just going to Vegas without Violeta. -1.
-1.
You would have woken up like, oh.
When's the next flight?
I am going now. On my way.
No, for real though, because that was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had fun. Even though I was drunk, dude.
You were drunk majority of the time. You were sleep deprived.
No, I was literally, because I didn't even, because I went out Friday for my actual birthday, and then I slept for like 3 hours, because I woke up on Jeanette's couch, like, oh shit.
Did you sleep at all? Like, when you got out of the club and went to the hotel?
Mm-mm. No, because we showered, got ready, and left. Straight.
And then when we got on the plane to Vegas.
Oh, pues me quedé dormido en the plane.
Like, I remember you said that you hardly slept. You were like, I couldn't.
I just couldn't sleep.
You were so drunk, everything was spinning.
Yeah, like I would fall asleep and then me levantaba. And I fall asleep and I'm like, oh, like I couldn't like actually like sleep. And then desde ahí comenzamos.
And we hit the ground.
Mimosas, yeah. I wake up and I'm like, okay, we're drinking mimosas. And then we went to eat at this place, nasty food. But
everybody got sick.
Dude. Well, when we went for Jenny's birthday, I hadn't remembered if the food was good or not.
Good experience.
Yeah, it was fun though. Yeah. And then the mesero brought us 3 rounds of shots, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, fuck.
Dude, they were big shots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were like, and tequila.
Yeah.
And gold. I feel like gold always fucks you up more too. Porque está reposado.
Well, we were like, I mean,
we were all tired.
We were like mixing, but we were mixing because we had the big mimosa.
So champagne and tequila. Yeah.
It was a lot. It was a lot for us.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was. I want to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know Vegas, but like definitely do another.
Let's go somewhere else this time. Yeah, Vegas is fun, but it's like.
Well, those 2 days that we had were like, plenty.
Yeah, I feel like Vegas is like a 2-day tops. 3 maybe. Yeah. And like if you're really gonna do something else, but I feel like you can't go to Vegas for too long. Dude, we couldn't even find a club. Well, también it was like Sunday, Monday. You know,
true,
I feel like if we would have been like Friday, Saturday, 1,000%.
True, very true.
But I feel like because we went Sunday, Monday, por eso no.
Yeah.
We went on the wrong days. Well, not really, but whatever.
Well, for me, it was like Vegas is all night party, all night drunk. You know, so
you would think,
and when we were looking up clubs, like you have like your regular.
I think because I wonder if it's because it's not like it's like school time and like everyone's working.
That's
like
true.
It's not like summer or like winter break
or some type of vacation.
Yeah,
or, like getting away.
So I feel like people are like, well, we're not gonna be busy, so let's not be open.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because then van a gastar más dinero así.
Yeah. No, we found... My thing is, like, looking for a club that's going to play, like, reggaeton or, like, Spanish music or, like, something that you can actually fucking dance to.
It's kind of hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Because most people just play freaking 21 Savage and EDM. I love EDM, but sometimes I'm like, where's Bad Bunny? Where's Karol G?
I'm like,
Daddy Yankee? Yeah.
I can only handle so much.
No, literally, like, I like the, like, mix of things.
Yeah.
Because it's like, then it's not fun.
No.
Because then it's like...
We found, me, Melissa, and Jenny found a club all the way in the fucking outskirts of Vegas.
And it's weird because when I looked at your guys' location at like 2 a.m, you were like in somewhere and Jenny was over here and I'm like, what are you guys doing? I was like, either Violeta left, Sigo Bien Loca, or Jenny left. And I'm like, who left? And where's Melissa then? I'm like, who's with who? And then I was like, what the fuck? But I was just like, and I was about to call one of you guys and be like, are you guys okay? But then I was like, they're fine. They're grown women.
They're grown.
For some reason, like, no me preocupé tanto. Like I didn't have that instinct, so I was like, whatever, now I'm back to
it didn't hit the gut.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
I was like, nah, they're fine.
Yeah, no. We never really separated. Like, we hit the club and then, stayed there for, like, literally all the way maybe to, like, 3 a.m., then got dropped off at, like, a 24-hour, like, little diner where they sell burgers. Walked around because Melissa really needed a pee. So we were walking around for a while trying to find a bathroom. And then just headed back to the restaurant, sat there and ate. Melissa was going to get in a fight. And so then we just...
Melissa trying to fight?
I know. I'm surprised she didn't throw hands, though. Like, you know, like...
She was like, eh.
Yeah, but she was like... we were sitting there and she was like, why the fuck is this white man looking at me? And I was like... I told Jenny, I was like, we gotta go.
Yeah. Eat your burger, let's go.
Yeah, eat your burger, ticket, let's go.
Yeah, you're like, vámonos.
But after that, we, like, pretty much sober up. We walked around a little. And then, like, the hotel was just, like, across the street. So we walked.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. But we were never really separated.
Yeah, because I was like, huh? I was like,
just a little glitch.
Maybe you opened your phone at that place and it pinned you there.
Oh, that's true.
And then you probably didn't open it for a while. Yeah. And then it pinned Jenny. I don't know.
That does happen.
Because I was like, I don't know.
Who knows?
But te digo, no me preocupe. I was just like, whatever. And then, if you guys go on my YouTube, it's Life with Colu, and you watch the Vegas vlog. Okay, so I was trying to do this thing because Violeta V had bought these like pink, big old like stripper heels. And if you guys ever been to a strip club or whatever, don't act stupid. It's this thing.
Everybody did.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna do it because I don't know how to do it. But like, you put your legs up and go ding with your heels, and then like you shake your legs, and it looks like really hot.
Yeah, we had like our friend Liz, who, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
But she was trying to teach us.
And then, because I was like, teach me! And then, this one, we were waiting.
Just trying to learn.
Yeah. We were waiting for Liz to get into the room. And then Violeta, I didn't even know you didn't remember that part.
No, I don't. Let me tell you.
Let me tell you something. I love that video.
When we separated, this was when we landed. We had gone to brunch. We met at the Flamingo getting our smoothies and everything. We separated at one point because I think you guys were getting luggage. And me and Liz were in charge of getting the hotel room.
No, we were just chilling because we were getting drunk.
Yeah, well, me and Liz. Yeah. I was like,
yeah, because you guys are like,
fuck put us in charge. In my head, I was
But
like,
you're the adult.
I know, but like,
She's like the mom.
but I think at that point I was like, I know why they instructed me to.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Like, I can comprehend.
Yeah.
But I was so drunk.
Yeah. Because they went, hold up, pause. They were supposed to go to In-N-Out because I was like, oh, give me a burger. Did they make it In-N-Out? No, they bought shots.
We filled our drinks, added a shot. We got 2 Jello shots. We were already plastered.
Yeah.
And the only thing I remember, the last image I have, is me and Liz getting our Jello shots, and we go and sit by this like little plant, and we're just taking these Jello shots. I go inside. We waited. There's a big ass line to check in. Tell me why I'm like there, and I'm trying to like comprehend what this man is saying. And I'm like, it's not gibberish.
Yeah.
It was gibberish to me. And anyways, Liz got a hold of everything, and then at one point we're like running back and forth, and I think you guys were calling me like, where are you guys? Did you guys get the room? Like,
because it had been a while already.
Yeah. And then
we were kind of like more like worried, like,
yeah,
what happened? Because we didn't see you guys in line.
Yeah.
You guys weren't answering us, and we're like, are you guys okay? Like, did y'all leave us? Were you like, bye? Like, what happened?
And that whole thing was like a mess. And I got tired of like going back and forth with Liz. Liz seemed at that point like the best sober one, and she knew what the fuck was going on.
She jumped into Mama and she's like, all right, bitches, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, we went to the room that they gave us, and we knocked, and there's like 2 older ladies with a baby.
Yeah.
Girl, I had to pee. I told the lady, I was like, can you use your restroom?
You're like, I'm so sorry.
This is not
but I need a fucking pee.
But I need a fucking pee.
Yeah. She's gonna explain what happened.
I left Liz and I was like,
you're like, bye.
And anyways, they got the whole deal sorted. But at one point we were headed down, and I see Melissa, I see you guys, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let Liz do her thing, and then I separated and we left her.
She went with the other Liz, and then you stayed with us.
Yeah, and I stayed with you guys, and we sat there and ate chips. And
and then Melissa tried to freaking. I don't know why I didn't post that on my blog. I don't know why. I just remembered. But we were sitting on the floor because we were tired and we were waiting for Liz. Y luego we got you a lime margarita, right? We got her a lime margarita, like throwback. And then she wasn't drinking it. And you didn't even remember drinking that, you said.
No.
And Melissa was like, drink it, you freaking...
And people were passing by.
And Melissa's like, tell my friend to get drunk. And then you would get the boring ones. Do not pressure her to drink. Shut the fuck up, bitch. We're in Vegas. Freaking chug that shit. I was getting annoyed of these. If she doesn't want to drink, it's fine. Yeah. It's not like we kidnapped her and forcing her at gunpoint. It's our freaking friend. And then there was other people like, chug. Yeah. But the one bitch is like, don't force her. Bitch, fuck you. and whoever the fuck you're with, boring ass bitch. Then why are you in Vegas? That's my thing. Vegas is to get drunk, no matter what. Yeah. Go to Oregon then. I don't know.
Go to Montana.
Go to Utah. Go with the Mormons. They can't drink. Like,
no, dude. Yeah. And I don't remember that. I think at one point I was like, oh my god, I can't drink no more because if I keep drinking, I'm just gonna like
completely black out. Yeah. Well, after that, we went to the room to get ready. So I think that's probably when you started sobering up a little. Yeah. Porque te bañaste too. So I think the water didn't make it worse.
I don't remember.
You don't remember taking a shower?
I remember taking a shower because I took a shower with Melissa. Yeah.
I wish I could have recorded that and post it on the Patreon. But if I could just grab my memory from my head and put it on a video. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon. Colu After Dark, by the way.
But I remember we got to the room. Somehow we got in. I remember everybody took a shower and was getting ready. Me and Melissa were the last ones. And then got ready. I don't remember going to the restaurant. Yeah, where we ate and stuff. I don't remember anything that happened there. I only saw your vlog and I was like, oh, we went. Yeah, you're like, oh, cool. I think I was like literally drunk the whole fucking time. Like landed.
Love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I wish I could say the same.
Yeah, I love that for you.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. But it was just like, oh, I wish I remembered.
I love that for you. I really do. That's what I love. No, but back to the original story. So she's wearing these big old pink heels.
We come back from
yeah. Oh yeah, we come back and Liz, she threw up because of food from the morning for our breakfast. Le cayó mal. So everything after that was le cayó mal. So fast forward, we're waiting for her, and we're all sitting down on the floor. Esta se acuesta, and then your feet are up, and then I was like, do the leg thing. She's all trying to do the leg thing, and she couldn't. She's all shaking.
I'm just shaking my ankle.
Yeah. And I'm cracking up laughing. And then the next day, I'm like, Violeta, do the leg thing. She's like, what leg thing? I was like, the one you did last night. She's like, I did that?
Yeah.
I was like, it's on the vlog. Link to down below. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. How fun.
It was fun.
And then we came back from Culichitan, and I think we headed to the club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys went. I could not, dude. Ya no podía con mi alma. Because I had not slept.
Tired.
I was awake at that point for 72 hours.
Yeah. That's fair.
And I had been drinking. I drank all Friday. Well, okay. Practically all Friday.
Thursday?
No, I didn't go out Thursday.
Okay.
Friday, I blacked out on Friday.
Saturday.
And then Saturday I went to the club. And then I got drunk enough, but enough to where I could get on a plane. It was weird.
I was so scared. Like, remember we were talking about it?
You're like, you're not going to make it. I was like, I'm going to make it. But no,
me.
It was weird because I get to the club, and as soon as we get to the club, I was like, okay, my thing is, I should just get drunk now, and then I'll sober up.
Yeah. Like, if it hits now, by the time it's 2 a.m., 3 a.m.,
I'll sober up. So I get there, we start taking shots, I started chugging my drink full of tequila. Shout out to Anna, she was our bartender. She's all, or waitress. She was making, of course she knows me. She was pouring them heavy.
Especially it was your birthday.
Yeah, literally, she kept making them. I was chugging them. I was taking shot after shot. I don't even know how, there was like 5 bottles. Not trying to flex, but I'm just saying, I don't want to sound.
We know how those 5 bottles came about.
I don't want to sound mamona, but like, I'm telling you guys, like, I drank so much, and then at one point, and then I blacked out for a little bit at the end. And then we're like, oh, we gotta go because they were closing. I was like, okay, cool. I remember I went to go pee, and then I went outside, and I was like, ahorita me voy a pegar and I'm gonna black out. No, I sobered up. It was weird. It did the opposite, thank God.
Yeah.
And then I remember Liz is like, I'll have to bleed. Mommy. She's like, oh, she's coming to Vegas, and I was like, okay. Yeah. And then
I was literally thinking, I was like, these bitches are gonna black out.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna have to, like, I was literally thinking, it reminded me of when we went to Houston. When you were like, you got so drunk.
Which night?
The day that we went to after the concert, we went to like that little after thing.
A Buena Vida? Yeah.
I think so. And
with all the all the cuz?
Yeah. That was such a weird atmosphere.
Yeah, sorry. Well, when me and Jenny went, it wasn't, when even Jahira, when the 3 of us went, the vibes weren't like that. But they switched venues. I think that's why. Because when we went, we had fun, dude. We had so much fun. So that's why we were all like, fuck it, let's go there.
Yeah.
And because they were having a special, like, bottle special. I don't know what they were having. For some reason, we're like, oh, let's just go there because we already had went. And then when we get there, I was like, oh, yeah, how about we don't do this?
Yeah, and when we were there, you got so drunk, you were like sleeping.
Oh yeah, I'll post a picture right here. I'm just like, oh, and outside too. I was just like,
yeah, and then outside you were like completely.
Well, it's because we were like taking shot after shot, and I really didn't drink. Well, no, because we didn't really pregame because we stayed at a different hotel than you guys on accident.
And the people that stayed in the hotel where we were at did pregame. Yeah, and then I remember going into the concert and I was pretty drunk.
And then you guys were already drunk and we didn't pregame because we stayed at the different hotel.
So you guys had some catch up to do.
Yeah, and then at the concert, I chugged my beers right away. Yeah, right away. And then I went to go buy more. Mm-hmm. I remember that. And then what did we... Oh, and then we went straight to the club. Yep. But I don't know how I got so drunk, though. Yeah. I must have... And then we ended up with 2 bottles. I don't know how. I was like, okay.
At the end of the time, we couldn't even finish them because they were closing pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because we got there pretty late.
So we were just handing out shots. Anybody.
No, literally, I was like... Oh.
Yeah. But that night, it was like, oh, shit. Like, how am I going to get her through the airport if she ends up that drunk? Yeah. I was like... Have you ever dealt with something like that? Like going through TSA, like plastered drunk? Like, I wonder if they let you through.
When I went to Houston with, in April last year with. Yeah, sorry, I have to beep it out. We Sunday fun dayed. We were leaving Sunday at like 6 or 7 or 8 or something. It was like
the
a
way
weird.
You guys probably woke up.
Yeah, it was because we were there Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, I don't remember what we did. Saturday, we were drinking and stuff, and then Sunday, I don't know why. And then this happened in Vegas too. The last day before we were supposed to get on the plane, I don't know why tengo la mente de let me get drunk, right?
Yeah. You're like, let me catch up for what I missed.
Yeah, we went. So we Sunday fun day. We went to go eat, and then we went to this place. I think it was I don't know where we went. Y luego, to get a table, the minimum was like 100. So I'm like, easily, yeah. So I was like, easily, we can, it was 4 people, so easily we can make it to 100. Yeah. But yeah, the minimum was you have to at least order 100 to stay at the table for 2 hours. Oh. We spend way too much money. Well,
correction.
I did it. Anyways, just saying. Thank you. Anyways,
you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Oh yeah, so they're like, oh, just order whatever. So I ordered 2 buckets of Michelob Ultra. I ordered, I think, 2 rounds of shots, and then because you had to order 100 right away. Yeah. So you had to make it to the 100 to actually stay there. Like
no
first.
Food, just drinks. No, shot.
And then I think one of my other friends, she's not a beer girl, so she ordered like her fruity drink or whatever, and then it magically added up to 100, and then you could keep ordering, but you have to order 100 right away.
Wow.
That was the thing. So that's why I ordered so much right away. And oh my god, dude, I got so fucking drunk. Like, I'm telling you, like, I remember I just kept ordering shot after shot after shot after shot. The bill was $1,000.
No.
They told me the next day it was $1,000.
Whoever paid it, let me know.
No, but yeah, so anyways, long story short, it was $1,000. So that just tells you how much we drank. We ordered food. I don't remember eating.
These side fries are gonna get me.
No, literally. I guess I ordered. Someone ordered wings. I ate them. Someone ordered nachos. I was eating them. I don't remember eating. I really don't remember eating. I didn't throw up or anything. But yeah. And then I remember leaving. We got in the car to go to the airport, and I passed out. And then
then that woke you up and you were like, oh, I'm good?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I get to the airport and I realized we got dropped off because the Houston airport's weird. United has their own section. Yeah. So everyone else has their own section. So you have to go through, it was like A for all the other airlines, and then United's like B or whatever. Y luego, so long story short, we get dropped off at United. But one time me and Jenny got bored and we explored the airport. So I was like, okay, cool. Smart. So then we got dropped off there and I was like, okay, I know how to get there. I think my mode was like survival mode, and I sobered up. I get us to the...
It does happen though. Yeah. Like when you're on survival mode or you're like...
And because my friends that I was with, that was their first time there, so it's not like they were gonna know. And no, that airport's super confusing. Like, ahí sí te pierdes. And then I was like, crap, like, what are we supposed to do? So I went on survival mode, I checked in my bag, and then I was just like, okay, and then through TSA, I was like, okay, just act normal. And then I was just like...
They can smell the alcohol.
Probably. I was just like, all right, Columba, make it through TSA, y luego chingue su madre. Yeah. And then I made it, and then I was like...
Wow. Well, like, I think about, like, how Liz at one point in Vegas, she was, like, pretty drunk. Like, watching the video of you guys in the car.
Leche. Yeah. And then she still wanted to take shots. Yeah. I was like, okay, Liz, but we already had passed TSA, though.
Yeah. But, like, before that, she was carrying her little balloon in her head with the little fucking guy holding dick. And I was like, what is TSA going to think of us? But I mean, it's a Vegas thing.
I think TSA knows, probably. Yeah, they're like, of course they're going to be drunk, but I'm like, I feel like as long as you're not, like, physically trying to fight somebody, or you're, like, falling over, or slowing your slurring, they're probably, like, they're fine.
Yeah.
I think they're...
So, like, I mean, we got through that, too.
Yeah. But I feel like they're more aware in that aspect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
They're probably like, oh,
I was so scared. I was like...
We're going to get stuck. You're like...
I was like, some of you guys might get stuck.
Yeah,
I got work tomorrow.
I'm like, I gotta go.
I gotta take some kids away.
No, but yeah, dude. I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
Well, see, this was my thing. We all agreed we were gonna go. Last minute, everyone's like, no, I can't anymore. I'm like, Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, we could have gone somewhere else then.
Yeah.
The only reason I agreed to Vegas is because someone mentioned Vegas.
Yeah.
So I didn't even want to go to Vegas because I wanted to go somewhere else. But everyone's like, no, Vegas. So I was like, okay, whatever, let's go to Vegas. Yeah. And then everybody that wanted to go to Vegas didn't even go to Vegas. I'm like, I could have went somewhere else for my birthday. Yeah. Like, don't mind me, I had fun. I love my friends y todo. But I was like, we could have went somewhere else.
And we would have pulled up to that somewhere else probably too.
Oh, yeah. Because I was just like,
where did you want to go? Texas?
I wanted to, not Houston. I wanted to go to Dallas.
The way you in Texas, I hate Texas.
Texas has my heart. Why? Because of
the weather.
I wanted to go to Dallas. Well, it's because I wanted to go.
It's all the same. It has to be all the same.
I don't know. I've never been to Dallas. That's why I wanted to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Houston was enough for me.
Houston. I love Houston. I love my Houston.
Dude.
You guys can come visit. When I move there, you guys can visit me in the winter when it's not humid.
You think so? You think like during the winter it's not humid?
Probably.
What kind of... Do they get snow?
No.
Do they get a lot of rain?
When
we went in September, that fucking rain was... Like, we were out there for maybe, 5 minutes, and we got drenched.
Oh, yeah.
Like, them papas, it's so gross.
And then it was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I hated it.
There was I think it's in the group chat, the picture of you and Cynthia Way. Yeah. I'll post it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we were just drenched. And we were out there for, 5 minutes waiting in line.
To get merch.
And then we just... Literally, there was, a little cover where we stood for a bit, and we were like, oh, you'll pass.
Yeah.
No, that shit kept coming, and so then from the merch stand to, our hotel was maybe, a less than 10 minute walk.
Yeah.
And we got drenched. It's not like Colorado rain where it's, just kind of sprinkling.
And then it goes away.
Yeah.
Or even if it rains here, it goes away.
Yeah.
Allá dura mucho. And we had just landed. Well, we had just landed, too.
Oh, that's
You remember? Because you guys got there before us. So we had just landed, too. Because your man was with you guys.
Yeah.
We had just landed.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting. No, Houston's not my thing.
Okay.
I have a wedding. I'm being a part of my friend's wedding in July in San Antonio.
Oh, have fun. Are they next to... Okay, I really don't know my Texas. Are they next to water? Is San Antonio next to the water? Because Houston is only an hour away from the ocean, from Galveston. Maybe that's why it's so humid.
Oh, you're right. Maybe that is why.
But yeah,
you want to move there?
I do. I want to go to Houston. I'm ready to leave Colorado.
Really?
Dude, I'm so tired of Colorado.
Fair enough.
I've been over it.
Fair enough.
Ever since I was little, I remember always saying, I don't want to live in Colorado. I always said California. I always wanted to move to California. But you see, the way California is expensive.
The economy is...
Yeah, we're not going to do that. Oh, no, dude. California is so expensive.
It's so crowded, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm just let me go somewhere where I can not have to, where I can pay rent and bills and still have a life.
Yeah.
Not like in California where I would work all the time.
Yeah.
And not
trying to pay bills.
Excuse me. And probably not even enjoy why I'm even going to California, you know?
Yeah. I think you've answered this in your podcast, but when was it when you saw Texas and you were like, this is the love?
The first day. When me and Jenny went. As soon as we landed and we went out, we're like, this is the vibe. I was like, Texas.
That humid air, and you're like,
I was like,
yes.
Yeah, because me and Jenny for a minute, we had said, I think I did say in my last podcast, I think it was in that one when I said it, we were really into, the cuz.
Oh, yeah.
We're really into the cuz. And then,
there's a lot of cuz there.
Oh, yeah. That song, that mi troquita, he's like, me voy a Houston para ver una nalguita. Me and Jenny...
You want to be that nalguita.
Yeah. Me and Jenny would always be me and Jenny love that song, right? And we're like, let's go to Houston, let's go to Houston, let's go to Houston. And at one point, we got on, Houston TikTok, and we were like, let's go, let's go, let's go. We were so determined. And de repente, I'm like, okay, well, if we don't plan it, we're not going to go.
Yeah.
So we randomly planned it, we went,
tickets.
And then I was just like, this is my vibe. We loved it. We went Houston is very, I feel like the way I explain Houston, I feel like it's like Denver. It's either you're on the Mexican side or you're on the white side.
Well, that's the thing that I also hate about Texas. It's so Republican.
Oh, the whole state.
Yeah.
I don't got rights. But whatever. I'll just come back to Colorado. It's fine.
I was going to say, you're not valid there.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We don't need them.
I'm barely valid here. It's okay.
As Melissa would say, I'm barely legal here.
Yeah. No, literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we were like, and we made a like. There was a lot of si turisteamos mucho, me and Jenny. We did a lot of things, and I just really liked it. The heat is, I'm like, but people say, because I have 2 friends that live there.
You get used to it.
Yeah, they said that they're like, honestly, you get used to it. I'm like,
Yeah.
you really? They're like, no,
Yeah.
you really do. And I'm like,
Everybody says
gross,
the same
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And then yeah, we just.
But I mean, some people have to like get used to the Colorado dryness and the elevation and.
Yeah.
But like my husband came from North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gone to North Carolina to visit his family and stuff, and it's very humid. I hate it, but he had asthma when he lived there.
Yeah,
Moved to Colorado. The air, the elevation, just like really helped him. He doesn't have to use an inhaler anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why do you want to move?
Yeah.
Why would you want to go when you don't need an inhaler?
No,
here?
Literally.
Yeah.
That's
like, it's just good air.
Well, yeah, because we're so high, we get the clean air. Yeah. Everybody else gets the filthy air. That's crazy, though. You would think it would have been the opposite.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people get elevation sickness.
They can't.
Or altitude sickness, or como se llame.
Yeah. And they can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we don't get a lot of artists.
Yeah. No, literally, because they get altitude sickness. I'm like horse.
Yeah,
to spray the bottle of air in Colorado.
Get some oxygen.
I don't know
Get
if
like
it's
the little oxygen tank and just perform.
I don't know if it's a Colorado thing, but literally we sell cans of air of oxygen. Literally.
I when I worked as a waitress, my boss was really nice and he got me like a birthday gift. Or was it a birthday gift or like a Christmas gift? I think it was a Christmas gift. I can't remember. But he knew that I love going to festivals and like concerts and stuff like that. He got me an oxygen.
I love that. He's like, here you go.
Yeah, take it of
Just in case.
Just in case. Yeah. But I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's literally oxygen in a can.
Yeah.
And you know what? Talking about elevation, what's weird? So people that are in Colorado, if you guys didn't know, we're a mile high. From like elevation wise, that's why Denver's called Mile High. And I say this because I have people that are not from Colorado that listen to me. Flex. But yeah, we're above like sea level, whatever. I don't know how they measure that shit. So here, people say that because of the elevation, you get drunk faster, right?
Oh yeah.
And then when you go somewhere else, you don't, and it's true because I don't know. Except Houston, like, Houston fucked me up, but Houston 2, Columbus 0. But it's true though, and it's weird. I thought people were lying because I remember the first time I went to Vegas, I could not get drunk the first day. I was like, what is going on? But they're like, yeah. And when me and Jahara went to Mexico también.
Yeah, in Mexico for
con más ganas, no.
Yeah.
Like of course we did get drunk, but like you have to like physically like chug bottles at that point. Yeah, apenas te pega.
Yeah. Here, aquí luego.
Yeah, 3 shots and you're like, alrighty, you up? No, literally. Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah.
Like que llegue el WhatsApp, you know? Yeah, no, I'm like, right away, dude. Right away. You go for a mimosa tower, drunk. Yeah.
Over there, you gotta have 3.
No, yeah. Each,
yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
No, that's what I like, though. I mean...
Colorado's nice. Like, I love it. It's always gonna be home, but I feel like it's...
You need something...
I'm not meant to stay here forever. I have it in my heart that I'm not supposed to stay here forever.
Yeah. I love that for you, though.
I don't know.
I love that.
Thank you. Especially, like, in my career-wise, because...
What do you want to pursue? Because right now you have like this going on, and then you also do your hair. Like, how would you call it? You're like a hairstylist. So
yeah.
What do you rather do? Like, what would you want to?
I don't know, because I really love what I do for a living. Like, I do hair. I get to play with it. Like, literally, like I get to play with hair all day. Like, I love it. Like, it's an art. It's a craft. But. See, this is my thing. Like, I don't want to put all my eggs in a basket first, one thing. Like, but I also want to blossom in a way where, not that I'm struggling, but, like, I feel like I don't want to have to work to live.
Yeah.
Right? You know? So I want to be able to do hair, like, as a hobby. I want to be able to do it for fun.
Yeah.
You know?
But would you say, like, doing the podcast, vlogging... doing that type of social media stuff is like your main.
Kinda.
It's also a hobby as well.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of want them both to have like.
Yeah, I mean, both of them respectfully think that you're like good living income.
I feel like, how do I explain it? Like, I can't do one without the other because they both give me exposure.
Yes.
So I feel like I want to be able to do both and have fun with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. You're being flexible with both. Genuinely, like just.
Because I want to be like...
You're doing two things that you really love, but also like living your life.
Yeah.
Like,
and I want to be able to do that where I can do both. I can manage both a little better and not have to be like... Because right now I'm so not that I'm overwhelmed. Like, I love it. But I'm like... I'm literally working all the time. I'm doing this all the time. Like, I want to be able to like do both part-time, but still like make money, still live my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
have you ever thought of... Totally cut you off.
You're fine.
Those people that like sit in your chair like doing a podcast while they're doing their hair, because sometimes you'll hear like I mean, I talk to my hairstylist sometimes and it's like telling her my life story, or she'll ask questions like, what do you do for your work, or like blah 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 blah, and then you get into it, you know. You could like, I mean, they're gonna be total strangers, you would ask permission at first, but like I think it would be like really interesting because I'm sure you have some really good stories.
I do. My thing is
you're like, they can't record at work.
No, I can. One, there's a lot of people at work, you know? So it would have to be just me and them.
It would have to be like your own little personal area.
It would have to be just me and them, one. Two, they have to be okay with me filming them. And three, when I do this and when I do hair, I'm two different people. Yes.
It traces back to when we were in Houston. You're like, that's...
That was Columba. This is Colu. No, but no, literally, like, when I'm at work...
Very professional.
I'm very professional. I'm very... Like, I'm not cussing. Like, I'm very... Like, I'm a complete different person. Not that I'm being fake, but it's just, like, I have to be professional because I'm in a professional place. I'm in a professional setting. Like, these are clients, you know? So I feel like... Of course, I have a lot of clients that, like, me and them are, like...
besties.
Yeah, we're friends now. Like, we passed the client, customer aspect, and now we're friends. Yeah. So I feel like with them, it wouldn't be a problem. But I feel like I do, like, there's times when I'm just like, should I just ask them if I could record? But then I get that initial scare. Yeah. And then even, because I've been doing this for 7 years, and I still get scared to be like, can I take a picture of your hair? I don't know why. Like, there's so many things I still get scared to do. I don't know why. But I feel like it's because it's Columba getting scared. Because Colu le vale verga. Colu doesn't care. If you guys know, you know. But I feel like it's that.
Columba does.
Yeah.
Columba has anxiety.
No, yeah. Columba has anxiety. She's depressed. She wants to, you know, like, Colu's like, let's go. But, like, it's just like, yeah, like, I hate rejection. So I'm scared that they're going to be like, ew, no. Yeah. I mean, I've never got that. Thank God, but I'm just scared they're gonna say no, and then I'm gonna be mad, like, why can't I record you and this and that?
Once you have, like, a negative interaction, it's so hard to ask again. Yeah. That negative interaction just sets, like, the step forward to be, like, you always think negative of it.
And I want to, but then it's like, I don't know. And I feel like I just need to, even, because I've seen, like, I follow a lot of hairstylists on TikTok, and they'll be like, oh, a day in my life. And I'm like, I kind of want to do that too, but then it's like, setting up the phone and just recording it is like, man, that, like, I just get scared of, like, I mean, I really, Columba gets scared. Colu, I'm telling you, Colu le vale todo. But Columba gets just so scared because I'm just like,
I don't know. Interesting. Funny how that works, huh? No, but that's, I mean, I'm a whole different person when I'm drunk. Yeah.
This is me right now, sober, though. But when you're at work, you're like...
Yeah. We have professional B, then we have me, and then we have drunk B.
Yeah, but I feel like your job's a lot... Well, I mean, not saying my job's not professional, but I feel like yours is more, like, professional. Yeah. Because you can, like, you know... At least I can kind of, like, fuck around a little, but...
No, mine,
you can. You have to be, like, on it.
Yeah. I do. And especially we have court settings where I have to go to court. And even there, you have to be, like, language is so different. Yeah. Talking with, like, magistrates and judge, it's, like, so professional. Like, I don't know if you've seen, like, videos of, like, people being in court, but you have to be careful about what you say. Because, like, you can't explain yourself too much, but you can also say assumptions and you can't say opinions. You can only, like, state facts sometimes. Oh, okay. So, like, the language has to be very different. And I'm still struggling with that part because I'm, like, I'm, like, coming to a year with this job. Yeah. In April. And the court setting is like the one where I'm like, I still need help with. But at least I can conversate with parents and like other professionals. But it's really weird.
Yeah, it's like, I just hate the way Colu acts, stupid bitch. Just kidding. Like, stop being scared.
Yeah. We talked about this when we were in Vegas, but you were on pills.
Yeah.
Like for...
Oh, it's fine. People, it's fine.
But how does that make you feel? Because I've heard that, like, it makes sometimes people feel nothing.
I feel very mixed emotions about... We're gonna get deep, guys. I feel very mixed emotions. Okay, so... Let me...
Preface.
Yeah. So, long story short, when I first started going to therapy, right away, they wanted to put me on medication. And I was, maybe like 19, 20?
Yeah.
And I didn't know what depression was. Like, I knew what it was, but I had never experienced it.
Yeah.
I was just like, since when is Columbus sad? Like, what the hell? So whatever. Right away, she wanted to put me on pills. I took them. I can't remember what they were, but they were practically like sleeping pills.
Oh, shit.
And she was just like, well, this is what she said. When you're feeling sad, just take them. So I can go to sleep and just sleep my problems away. I did it for 2 weeks and then I was like, this is stupid. I'm not going to sleep. Yeah. I stopped going to therapy.
It doesn't sound very healthy.
Yeah. So I stopped going to therapy. I stopped taking my pills. I just stopped. Mm-hmm. I just raw dogged it for a really long... I raw dogged it for a really long time. Until recently, maybe like October, November, October. Okay, now I remember. I like spiraled really, really bad. Like bad. And I was to the point,
you're gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah. It got bad and I was just like scared and I was just like, damn. Like this is like not that I ever contemplated it, but like
it wasn't a suicidal ideation, kind of like the idea of it.
Yeah, like I would think about it, but I never got to the point where I was just like, okay, I'm done. Yeah. And it got to the point where I was just like, and I got scared. Like I was just like,
you were actually thinking.
Mm-hmm, like I was done. I was so over everything. I was just like, I'm tired of being here. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of disappointing my friends, my family. Like I'm just over it. Like I was done. Like I was done. Like done.
Wow.
And then I laughed because I laughed about my problem.
Me too.
But it's okay, guys.
Dark humor.
Yeah, no, literally. And then I don't know where I snapped out of it. I don't know what happened. I just snapped out of it, and then I was just like, what am I doing? I came back inside my house because I was outside in my car crying. I came back inside my house. I acted like nothing, and I went to bed. I woke up the next day, and that was it. Wow. I saw my therapist that week, I think. Mm-hmm. And then I told her, I was just like, hey, I don't want to alarm you.
Some crisis shit.
I was like, I don't want to alarm you. And I'm scared of death, so I know, weird, right? But I told her, I was just like, I'm scared of death, right? And I was just like, please don't send me with the crazy people. She's like, Columba, just tell me. And I told her everything that happened. She's like, okay, you're gonna go see a psychiatrist. Oh. And I was like, okay. And then I go see one, and then I told her, I was like, do I have to explain everything to her again? Yeah. She's like, no, I'll write it in the notes.
Oh, good. Because that
didn't happen. I get there, the psychiatrist's like, so what? And I'm just like, I don't want to tell you. Like, that was my thing. Like, and she's like, I see it in the notes, but I think she just wanted to hear it again. And I'm like, oh. So I'm like, okay.
It's sometimes better hearing it from the person.
I'm like, I guess.
But it's re-traumatizing.
And I told her, I was like, buckle. Well, I didn't tell her, but out of my head, I was like, well, buckle up, ma'am.
Life story.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so this, and this. So I told her everything. She's like, okay, they put me on pills. And now, at first, because I was very against taking pills because of my bad experience the first time. Yeah. And I didn't want to take them because I'm like, no. But then I was like, okay, maybe this will help me. Because te digo, like, me asusté. Yeah. So I was like, whatever. I was willing to take them. I started taking them. And then I was like, I wasn't feeling anything, but they're like, it's gonna take you a while. I'm like, and it's still gonna take me a while to feel anything. I'm like,
what if I have another crisis?
No, literally, I'm like, what? And then, so I was like, wait, whatever. And I started taking them, and then you're not supposed to drink while you're on them. I learned that the hard way because one time I got super drunk, and I was like, what happened? And then I realized the bottle says, no, I just got really drunk. Oh. But it was weird because I got drunk right away, and I'm like,
oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I read it, you're not supposed to, so I stopped kind of drinking for a little bit, or I wouldn't, like,
you balance yourself out.
And then I was just like, hey, whatever. And then I was telling, and then I met with my psychiatrist again, and she's like, how are they feeling? I was like, dude, I don't feel anything. I was like, it's been 2 months. She upped it.
Oh, fuck.
I was like, okay, whatever. So instead of 50, I was taking 100 milligrams.
Yeah.
So then And then I, like, there's days, and she's like, well, start taking them in the day, because I would take them at night. During the day, I would take them, and then I kind of started feeling better throughout the day.
Yeah.
But then I still, but then I would forget to take them, because I was so used to taking them at night.
Yeah.
So I was like, so I switched back at night, because it's just easier. They're on my bedstand. I take them, and I pass, and I go to sleep, right? Mm-hmm. In my head, it was, like, making more sense. So long story short, there's times when I do feel better, like I wake up energetic, I'm like, all right, we're gonna conquer the world. And there's times I feel numb. Like, I'm just like everything's drained out of me. I'm just like, okay. Yeah. Like, the world's gonna wait. Like, the birds are, the birds are still gonna chirp, the sun's still gonna come out. I'm just like,
but you're whatever.
I'm just going with the motion some days, and I'm just like, isn't this the whole point? Like, it's in my head. And then I'm like...
But it's hard because you still want to feel something, just not sad.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, it contradicts itself. And then, I don't know. It's just really weird.
That's interesting. I've never been on pills. I got into therapy, but I've never been on medication.
Yeah.
So I was just curious to see how that felt.
Yeah, it's just... I don't know.
I'm like, is it really helping? Like, genuinely? Like, do the pills work?
I don't know.
Do you still see your therapist?
Yeah. I see my therapist once a week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Or either once a week or every 2 weeks, depending on her schedule and mine. Yeah. But I see her pretty often. Shout out to insurance. Literally, if not...
It would have been a fucking... Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
But yeah, I'm like... I don't know. I'm just going to take them and keep... I feel like now I'm more consistent with them, so it doesn't matter, but I'm...
Is it supposed to kind of give you, like the neutralization for it? Or is it supposed to, like... You're always going to be dependent on them?
The first one. Yeah, because they say that it's not forever. That's what they keep saying.
Just to neutralize your...
Yeah. Mood, so, I have 3 more months. She gave me a supply, I guess. Yeah. For 3 more months, and then she's like, and then I guess we'll see what happens. I'm like, okay.
I guess we'll see.
But I don't know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that goes good for you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hopefully your mental state gets better.
Yes. Hopefully I don't like myself.
Yeah, I would hate to live without you.
How boring. Fuck Columbo, pa Colu? Just kidding.
You love both.
No, literally.
One's a little toxica.
Mm-hmm. Just kidding. But
no, that's fair.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. Can't say I've ever been through it. I deal with clients that go through that.
Mm-hmm. And it's just weird because I never thought I would get to that point, like, it really scared me. But I was like, fuck. Right. And I don't know what it was. Literally, out of nowhere, I just snapped the fuck out of it. Yeah. And then I was fine. And I was like, and I came home. I went to bed. The next day, I woke up.
But good for you for reaching out to, like, those resources.
I felt... it just scared me so much because I was just like, I have it. Because I didn't want to tell her because my thing was, I don't want her to send me somewhere else. Yeah. That was my thing. Yeah. So I was just like,
you had to, like, preface it and be like, don't send me anywhere. I'm going to be honest. Like, that's not going to work for me.
Yeah. And she knows that I'm scared of death. So I feel like también she was just like, no, I know you're not going to. Yeah. But I feel like she was more... She was like, okay, at least you're asking for help. Let me help you. Yes, yeah. She's like, I think she knew better. I feel like if she would have sent me there, it probably would have fucked me up more. Yeah, to be honest.
100%. It doesn't... Sometimes it doesn't help.
Yeah, so I feel like that's why she was just like, I don't know.
What's actually going to help you? Mm-hmm.
Really, yeah. I think she was just kind of like, she's like, it's going to do more bad than good, you know? Yeah. So I was just like,
Who would have thought?
No, literally, I never, and like that's why that's why I made the
mental health video.
Yeah, no, well, not that one. The one, episode 21, I think. It was only on YouTube, so if you can go look at it. It was only on YouTube. I didn't post it as like it is a podcast, but I didn't post it as like on my podcast things. But the reason why I wanted to post it was because I feel like people only see happy Columba. Oh, and and I don't like to be sad around people. I don't like to show people the other side of me because I'm just like, for what, you know? Yeah. But then I was getting to the point where I'm just like, I don't want people to be like, oh, she's always so happy and this and that. Like, no, like, this is the reality. Yeah, this is the reality. I just like to hide it because I'm like,
you just sometimes think, like, people don't care about that.
Yeah. And it's like, it's like, I feel like when someone's sad or in a mood, it brings everybody down.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's, and then I hate
get
when
that.
someone's in a mood and then I'm like, oh, now I'm in a mood because you're in a mood.
Yeah,
you know, and I don't want to be that person, but I just wanted to, like, kind of, like, tell people, like, hey, like,
this is my reality.
Yeah.
This is...
And it's okay to be sad. Like, go get help.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But I just wanted people to be like, because I know people like to talk shit, but I didn't want people to be like, you know, it was kind of more like, I go through it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just hide it.
And some people, like, they can come at you for being, I don't know, like, being too happy or...
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if it was, like, ruffling the wrong feathers or what, but I was just like, you know what I mean?
Especially after the messages that you get.
Oh, yeah, I get some anonymous messages of people being stupid. And, like, it doesn't really get to me because I'm just like, if you really had the balls, you would say it to my face.
Not anonymously.
Yeah, so... And the thing that people always tell me is they just call me fat. I'm like, okay, your mama fat too. I bet.
Tell me something new.
No, literally, I'm just like, okay, like, why does that matter? You know?
Yeah, I think for me it's just the fact that you get them anonymously.
Yeah, I'm like, say it to my face, then, bitch.
Because they follow you. That's the thing where I like.
Because I have to have them on social media because I posted all my social media.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, you're a fan.
We're gonna scroll through the follow list
and be like, who's fake? No, yeah. And also, I posted a lot on my Snapchat. So on my Instagram, I only have like 200 and some followers. Okay. So that's a little more condensed. Yeah. But on my Snapchat, so many people, it's public. Everybody can see my shit. Yeah. So I'm just like, I never know who's actually on that one. I can't really control it. Who's watching it? Who's saying something?
Who's swiping up?
Yeah. No, literally. Because I'm like, there's so many people.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have too many of the comment. Same name. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I never know who's who.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Side eye.
Ariana, what are you doing here? Young Money.
She goes,
dude, she would not stop doing that. It was fucking funny. Dude, I could not breathe the whole time. I was laughing so hard the whole time we were in Vegas.
Yeah, Melissa's just so funny.
She is.
I hate her.
Literally, she would say nothing, and I laugh about everything too. I would just look at Melissa and start cracking up.
In other news, me and Columba know each other since we were in elementary.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom was literally like the teacher at Billy Martinez.
Yeah, literally.
You can block that. I don't know if you want that person on.
It's okay. She doesn't teach anymore, so it's fine. I think I'm pretty sure I have fucking pictures of us from fucking elementary.
Has to be.
I know I have them somewhere because I know. So if I find them, I will post them right here. I know I have them somewhere.
Because I was like, I don't know where all of mine went.
Yeah.
But there has to be some. I remember, like, in kinder, or like first grade around there. Like, we went to Billy.
Yeah.
For those years, but they always did shit like dressing up for Halloween and activities. And
Cinco de Mayo and like we always had something to do. And I know there's pictures somewhere.
If I don't have pictures with you, I probably have some with your mom.
Yeah, no, literally. And I know I have pictures with everybody else. So I'm like, I know I have pictures with you. I just don't know where they're at. Yeah. I need to find them though.
Maybe your mom has them.
No, she loses everything. So she doesn't have them.
She's retired now?
Yeah.
Good for her. Mm-hmm. It's been a while, huh? I mean, I've been out of fucking Billy for years now.
Since, I think when I left high school, she stopped kind of teaching too. Well, she started teaching when I got into kindergarten.
Yeah.
She was a stay-at-home mom with me.
Oh.
Yeah. And then once I was able to go to school, I think that's when she's like, okay, I'll start working again. Mm-hmm.
I see. Mm-hmm. Wow. Love your mom.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel like
someone, we have our days.
Same here.
I'm like, whatever. Yeah, you're like, whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
No, but yeah. We've known each other for a minute, dude.
Yeah. And then we separated and went to
different middle schools
and high school. But, like, we still saw each other every
now here and there.
Because we had mutual friends, like Melissa.
Oh, yeah. Jahira. Yeah. Those were, like, our connectors.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then other than that, well, then you guys became friends with Cynthia and all them.
Mm-hmm.
And then we made other friends. And then we all, like, randomly would... Yeah. And then people left, and then it's still us.
I think it's stronger.
Yeah, I'm like,
Gets another DM.
Thanks to my fans for listening. Thank you guys for listening. Sorry for the random outro, but we totally forgot to film one because we were having way too much filming. So don't forget, guys, you can listen to me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and see our beautiful faces on YouTube. Bye.